This little thing is Spike. This little device will change the way we learn math forever. Shifu really has created a new way of learning math here with using AR technology. So this thing snaps into place right here on the playmat, and you can buy this separately just to count, but you really do need the playmat. So maybe you already have a mat from another Plugo app right here, because you have different ones for letters and links, so building stuff, but this one is for learning math. Now everything about these Plugo things, well, they feel premium. So this thing is really tough plastic. It snaps into place on the playmat but with using magnets. Even the box has a magnet here and it snaps into place. It's really sturdy, so you can take this along with you. You have a cool book right here with some tips on how to use this, and you have all these cool numbers right here and also symbols like addition, and the goal is to put these on here and answer questions. So 5 + 2 = 7, that sort of thing. Now it really comes alive when you put your iPad here in the playmat. So that's why you need the playmat, because it needs to be set in a very specific way and use these magnets to click this into place. You can use a Android tablet as well, so it's suitable for iOS and Android. And you have all these pieces that you can use. Now the way this works is it uses gamification to really learn math to children. So they aren't really aware that they're learning math because they're playing cool games. So this uses AR technology. The screen, the game, can see what you're putting here on this Spike because of it uses the camera, and the numbers you're using are displayed on the screen as well. So it's kind of an AR technology. Now when you go into the Plugo app, you can start by selecting the age range of your child. Now my son is 5, so the kindergarten age range is perfect for him, but I think it's really cool that Plugo did it this way, because that way it's suitable for 4 like up to 8 years of age, because it really sets these different difficulty levels for them. So I think my 5-year-old is perfect because he also likes these sort of games where he can use his iPad and he doesn't even know he's learning. And I think the screen time is really okay because you're using real world objects right here. So when you start the game, you have some different games to go through. You have like an adventure mode where you have to add things up, and then this cool character moves along through the different worlds with all of these cool creatures. So it's really beautiful and well set up. And then you also have like an intergalactic galaxy story where you move around the planets. So there really are a lot of options here to play and a lot of different games to keep this interesting. Now the games are set up quite the same, so if you're playing one, you get the same sort of questions. And I think with 5 years old, with the kindergarten level, it's pretty easy because my son loves numbers, so maybe he is a little ahead of his group, but you can just put a 5. But like the book instructs, you can also make it a little bit more difficult and start adding things up, for example, and you get more points the more creative you get, because you could just put in like a 7 if the answer on the screen should be a 7, but you can also choose to do like 2 + 5, and then you also have 7, and the game immediately sees that you're putting 7 here, so you get a few bonus points. And if they're a little older, they can also use multiplication here and like division, so this can get more difficult pretty fast. So I really love how they constructed all of this and how you use real world objects to teach like these hard to comprehend things, and also use a little gamification from the iPad as well to get kids really into learning. I think this is a great combination of the iPad and learning, so I let my son play this even if he's out of screen time, because he's still learning. So if you're into educational games, then I guarantee you that you'll love this.